Alright, welcome. Prefix practice video. Here we will be converting different metric prefix units to each other. Please do not use Google or anything like that to try to do the work for you. Really, it's about, do you get how to do this on your own? And if you do, great, we'll move on. If not, I have a little more practice for you. But the idea here is to understand this prefix stuff once and for all. So here's how it goes. You're going to see a question. It's going to freeze for you guys to do the answer, and when you unfreeze it, you'll get to see the answer. And basically, just keep on going through these and see how many you get right or wrong here. You should all do this on a blank sheet of paper, and you can title this chunk here prefix practice video, and we'll eventually add to this worksheet as you continue moving through. So here we go. Please do this problem and unpause to see the answer and see how you did. Okay, so by now you should have entered your answer in. For this one here, kilo represents 10 to the third meters. Kilometers means you have 1,000 meters, got that from right here. You're going 2 meters. Now when it's just m, it's the base. It does not mean milli. So we're going down to the base, which represents 10 to the 0 technically, 10 to the 0. So therefore, we are going to move from 3 to 0. That means 3 spaces of difference there. And when you go down, the number has to get bigger because this represents large numbers of things, so you should have more when you convert down. So we're going to move it 3 to the right, and your answer is 458 meters. On to number 2. Go ahead and practice, and put your answer in, and then get to see the answer when you're done. Okay, so to do this one here, milli now, that's milli in front there. That means 10 to the negative third of a regular second. And second is just the base unit, and the base unit always means 10 to the 0. I like that better than 1. And the reason I like it, you're going from negative 3 to 0, and the space difference there would be 3 spaces to move. And when you move up the chart, bigger units, when you go up the chart, represent large amounts of things, so you don't need as many of them, so the number should get smaller. And don't forget our little stair-step thing. When you move up the chart, you move to the left. Okay, so we're going to move this 3 to the left, and the decimal point technically starts right here, so now it's 1, 2, 3. So you end up with 9.3 seconds is the answer to this one. Okay, number 3, do the answer, enter it, and play on to see the answer. Okay, so for this one, we start with centi. Centi is 10 to the negative 2 right here, and kilogram is 10 to the positive 3 right here. So the space between negative 2 to 3 would be 5 spaces. It would be like negative 2, negative 1, 0, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces a jump. And when we're going up the chart, these represent large amounts of things, so you don't need as many of them. The number should get smaller, so it's going to move 5 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our answer is 1.501 kilograms. On to number 4. Enter your answer now. Okay, on this one we have liter. That's a base, so that's going to be 0. We're going to milli, and milli is 10 to the negative third right here. So therefore, we're going to move it 3 places to get that space. And when you go down, these things represent, there's lots of these in the big thing, so our number's going to get bigger. Remember, going down the stairs, when you go down the stairs, you're moving to the right. So moving it 3 to the right, you end up with 4.22 milliliters for your answer on this one. Number 5, enter your answer now. Okay. Let's see here. So this symbol here is micro. It's the Greek letter mu. And micro is right here. Represents 10 to the negative 6. And we're going to move to milligram, which is 10 to the negative third. And just because they're right next to each other on this chart here doesn't mean it's one step to do that. It's actually 3 steps apart. And we're moving up the chart. And when you move up the chart, you move to the left. So we're going to start decimal right here and move it 3 to the left. Your answer should be 58 milligrams. On to number 6. Go ahead and enter your answer now. And this one's going from mega to, I don't know, I think I put milli. I'll assume it says milligrams there. Okay, mega stands for 10 to the 6. It's way up here. It's not a very common one, but that's why I picked it. And then we're going to go down to milli, which is 10 to the negative third. The space difference between positive 6 and negative third would be 9 steps. When you go down the stairs, down the steps, you're moving to the right. So we're going to move 9 to the right. So 3, 6, 9. So our answer will be right there, 77.7 milligrams. Alright, hopefully this went well. I'll be checking the answers on Edpuzzle to let you know, and keep at it if you need more help. Good job, everybody.